Hey, welcome! It is GM Baylor's channel up in here, and we have, I can't believe I just quoted a song from the 90s, but we are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. And we're taking a little bit of an interlude in our typical Tuesday storyline, and we're doing a little bit of interlude. We're calling this Meanwhile in Zadash, and we will, as any of you who know, been watching, you know that Zadash was some strange thing happened there, depending on what videos you have watched. There's something strange happened there, and from there is where we get the Deadlands of our particular version of Wildmount that we've been playing through, and it we will find out a little more, I think, tonight. But we have people out, and we wanted to make sure that they got to enjoy the full storyline next week. So we're playing a little bit with different characters to boot. But as always, feel free to do awesome stuff.
Adorable. This-
Oh, God. Damn. Okay.
One shot's brought to you by Small Kitten.
At any rate, feel free to give our players inspiration. And if you want to put not Kellen, we can do that too. That's fine. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Everyone, you'll get legendary
No.
magic items.
I'll put it too. As well as loot and whatnot. And tonight, if you're watching, tell you what, because we're doing a fun little one shot, let's do something a little silly. You can do a loot boost and name any common magic item that can be found on D&D Beyond, and they will immediately, as best as I can, without making us too crazy and silly, find it. So that will be a little bit fun if you so wish to do that. Other than that,
Oh no!
You've gone too far, people.
How far is too far?
we're going to get moving. Hey, the music tonight is brought to you by Tabletop Audio. And get ready, because I believe tomorrow sometime we should launch our play-by-post of the rock listings, and more stuff will be coming out into that as well. But without further ado, I do believe... I should mention, actually, that for Evil Hat Thursday is coming up. And we're playing some Monster of the Week by Evil Hat this Thursday at 11:30 p.m. So if you want to abuse your body and not get any sleep, join us. You so desire on SPG. So, not that. I think we're getting tonight's shenanigans. A raven flies over what once was fertile farmland. Children could once be heard playing here, scaring each others with tales of the hags in the woods, of the things that haunt the night, of the tree with 3 stones between which were purple mushrooms, that you must never run widowsins around, hence lest you be caught into the Feywild, imprisoned, or maybe traded. Of the bridge where a boy once ran to dance with cats, and thus he could walk again, but no more. The trees here are not dead. They are black, with thick black leaves with gray veins. A viscous black ichor runs instead of sap. The rivers flow with fish that once were living. Even the squirrels rotting jumped from tree to tree. Some absolutely overcome and are mere skeletons. An undead ecosystem. The heart of which is the once thriving city of Zadash. Formerly the capital of the Jewish Dominion, but now not so much. Was overtaken by the Empire, made a Star City a monument to their overpowering strength, but it was not to last. No one knows exactly what happened here. At least no one's talking. But the citizens ran and fled across all the lands, many finding refuge outside for a time, some even finding a strange natural power reawakened within the dead roots. For there is balance in life, even in decay. But some souls died, and the unlucky ones found refuge within Zadash, finding themselves starved, without water, took a slow death. But there are still a few pockets here and there. One such lies below the temple to the Platinum Dragon. This particular temple, not one found in the Cloudtop district, but found near the Penta Market. And far below it, through tombs and passages that were long sealed, some made forbidden and illegal by King Dwendal III, lies a shimmering silvery barrier, beyond which lies a small community. An underground river flows so far deep that whatever contagion moved through was never touched. At least it once was a river. Throughout the last few months, it has gotten smaller. When it rains, sometimes there's still a flow, but more often than not, there's pools that occasionally flow into one another. And where there still can be found actual rats to make some food upon. But here we do see life has moved on. There are kids that play with what they can, making toys from bones and whatever else they can possibly scavenge. The children to rationalize and make life as happy as possible. The adults go by the best they can as well, knowing that they are safe. However, in what was once the priest's catacombs here, in the room that was dedicated to the life of the one who made this barrier possible, a man who lit the soul fire in a brazier within himself, and thus has been burning the power of their soul for who knows how long now to keep the barrier up. We see a group gathered, 20 or 30 people, And Hazel, the woman who has taken over leadership, addresses them all. She stands human. Once you'd think she was slender, but now skin a little tight, muscle bound from the heavy work here, and quite a few scars from people she had to put into their place. She stands. She addresses. Right. No sense in mincing words with the you all lot. I've called you here because whether for better or worse, you have shown that you are capable. And right now, frankly, we need capable people. I'll get to it. Our food and water have become dangerously low. The nests of rats that we've been keeping has turned. We had to put down them the other night. They almost ate the rest. They had become ghoulish. At any rate, we don't have much time. We do have some ability to survive a month, maybe more, whatever that means down here. But we need to take action, and I need some of you to volunteer. The holy barriers first set when we came here, as you all know, go in one direction. Once you're out, you can't come back in. You should know, though not told others. We believe this is because you're infected by breathing the air. Whatever turns things starts turning you. We don't know how quickly, but we believe the barrier recognizes it. So, you can't bring food or water back. Not really. You could throw some through the barrier if it's not infected, which we won't know. But instead, we need you to get out and get help. They need to know we're alive down here. We need them to know there's hope. And it might be a fool's wish, but we really have no other choice. We cannot take our people through the city and hope to survive, I think. Now, we don't know what's there. If by some reason it is passable, let us know. How, I don't know, throw something through, I guess. But you need to let them know. There are those still loyal to the king here who need to be rescued. We don't know who survived out there or what goes on in the city. We can tell from the rats that something still moves. So, this looks out into the group of 30. Who will volunteer?
I will.
Describe your character. What happens?
Okay. So, you guys hear a little voice from down below, depending on how tall you are, and a little owl kind of hops forward, and he is like a great horned owl with like the little horns that are made out of feathers. So I don't know how else to describe it. Sure.
Good.
Yeah, thank you. And he's like dark brown / black. And the tips of his feathers kind of look like they're breathing embers.
All right. Hagen,
And he has a little backpack. And that's it.
thank you. Well, who refuses to be stood up by, no offense, an owl?
It's
I guess-
okay.
I guess.
Jard will be at the front of the
Okay.
crowd and he'll just fall. He's kind of like Trip. Boop. And he gets back up and he'll just walk up. Can't get done up by a bird. And he stands there with his staff. It's a small tabaxi cat, black, regular robes of a sorcerer, I guess you would say. Wears a headband. He carries an orb and a staff. The orb you rarely see, it's always tucked in his tail, underneath his clothes. And yeah, that's what you say.
All right.
Light Brooder.
Yeah. I guess we're going.
I'll start. You see a blonde-haired, brown-eyed gentleman standing. His face looks like it belongs to a man about like 5'10", but he's standing around 6'5". He's got this huge hulking scale mail armor that he's just walking around with. He's got like a stick that's like poking out of the shoulder, connected to what you don't know. But he's just pushing people around, and unless you speak Zenmian, you have no idea what he's saying.
Following behind him is another human, brown hair, brown eyes, comfortably standing at 6'3". He's wearing dark studded leather armor with bits of wire poking out from this harness that he's wearing over something strapped onto his back. He's got really interesting and intricate gauntlets with little rings of copper, 2 spokes on the back of the hand on both. Yeah, kind of. 2 little spokes on the back of the hand. Goggles resting on his forehead, and when he walks, his feet do not make a noise against the stone or the wood. And
Hey, Oswald, Herr Wolfgang.
I'm Oswald. That's Wolfgang. He doesn't really speak common, although I've tried.
Duh.
Yeah.
And then McGrady will come up next. On McGrady's shoulder is a small little rat that's snuggled up against his neck. He's tall, but he's hunched over, carrying a large sack with him. And in his hand is a coin that is flitting through his fingers. The rats, you say, the rats are turning. You're that Platt. Platt, we got to get you out of here. Yes. Sheik and McGrady, and I'll get all of you out if you get me.
No. This is great.
Oh. Okay.
And a 6th person steps forward, who we'll meet a little later when they log on. Well, excellent. The rest of you are dismissed, and for goodness gracious, do not talk about what is going on. And they leave. He goes, well, for whatever good it will do, there are some things that we have for you to take with you, whether they help you or not, probably has more to do with your own creativity. And she puts out a staff that has flowers growing out of it, a shield that has a huge smile put into its face, a hat that looks like it's made out of rat skin, a porcelain doll that looks like it's been made so the mouth moves, and a black bottle. Oh, sorry, a clear bottle that seems to have coffee in it.
I'll take the coffee.
Okay, that is the bottle of boundless coffee.
Good.
Nice.
I'll take the hat.
That's the hat of vermin.
Nice.
I think I'll take the shields.
Shield of expression.
Okay.
Hagen?
Did you get the staff of flowers?
Nope,
was
that's why I was
up
waiting to
in
see if
chat.
you wanted it or not.
Oh, sorry. Do you want the staff of flowers?
I have one. And I'll double
What
tap
was
myself.
left? What was left? The doll?
The doll.
Talking
Oh, the
doll and
doll.
the staff of flowers are left, I believe. It's in the name.
Scared. It's a doll. Yeah, but is it sentient? Like,
it's not
is
sentient.
it scary?
You can give it 6-word phrases, then it will repeat them.
Okay. I'll take the doll.
Okay.
And I'll go take the staff of flowers.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. And then I think we'll let chat decide what the other one gets when they come. This is what you get.
That's what you get, Josh.
Yep.
Oh man. The question is, do I equip the shield?
It's a shield.
Yeah. I mean, versatility. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's what we have. Now, before we make our way to the barrier, any questions?
Do you mind if I, really quick, run back to me and Wolfgang's spot? I didn't know what was gonna happen right here. I just gotta grab a couple things. One thing.
Of course. Now, while we wait for them, any other questions?
Okay, so we get out and then we're gonna get infected. How long does the infection take to set in?
We have no idea.
Oh, good. That's helpful.
So we're
I'm
just
too
to get
young
out
to
and
die.
send a message?
What'd you say, Dart?
We just want to get out and send a message?
We need to get out and get word. That is all. However far you can go to find civilization that still lives.
Do you have any trinket, any favor, anything that we could hand off to prove that we come from you and the people here? I mean, how will they know?
Yes, and she quickly goes over and gets a goblet. Around it wrapped is an image of the platinum dragon. It's clasping the sides. It has jewels in it, rubies and emeralds. She goes, "This will. It's an artifact. This will show that you come from us, and well, for good measure, she also gives you a signet ring. So that should show.
This goblet looks expensive. Is it part of a set? Are there more?
It is fairly unique.
Okay. Okay, good.
That. Remember, if you don't, we'll starve and end up eating each other. So please take your responsibility seriously.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
Is there any reason they call you Shaky?
No. This is a nickname. They come from time to time.
Insight check.
Yeah.
14.
7. Shaky's a little bit older, gray-haired. He has a platinum coin in his hand that he's able to move pretty deftly, but his other hand shakes a little bit. That's holding the bag. He's unsteady on his feet as he's walking. it's not. I mean, he's just an older guy, and maybe something's happened in his past. He's clearly lying.
Hell shaky just a bit. Woo, you know?
Sure. We all get nicknames.
So I've run back to me and Wolfgang's little alcove, rummage through, just clear out a bunch of like scraps and loose wire and cable, and on a small workbench, like the upper half of an automaton that he and I have been working on, with a 31 just carved into the metal. And say, I am so sorry. I will pick this up again. I ripped the head off, grab some schematics, and make my way back to the group. I'm not leaving without 31 stuff. Once I get back, I look to Wolfgang. Bag?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I put the head. I put the schematics in my bag, the head in his. He knows what that is.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you gotta ask him a question, ask me. I'll ask him, and I'll give you his answer. Good. Good.
Well, let's get going. The sooner we leave, the sooner we get infected.
Yeah.
So she sees you to the bit of the shield that still goes through a door. She says, well, we've not sent anyone out this way. I was worried that maybe things had gotten in or they left it open on the other end. So I found a new way for you. We have no idea what... I frankly don't know where it leads. But Jameson, before he totally became catatonic, called it his little walkabout. So, whether it's safe or not, I guess you'll find out. Now, before you go, I can give what I can. She raises her hands and she will cast Bless on the 5 of you.
Nice.
Shot.
So it seems like this door is roughly 5 feet wide. Who's going first?
If we just then put a helmet on, and I'll be the first to go through.
All right.
I'll pull the hood up, put my goggles down, and follow my brother.
Shaken will follow Oswald.
I'll cast light on my orb. It'll start to rotate around my head, and I'll walk out.
To confirm, sorry if this is dumb, pretty sure it is. Owlin can fly, correct?
Does
They
your thing
can.
say fly speed?
Yes, I have
Yes.
a flight speed the same as my walking, so I can just fly whenever, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's how.
All right, then I'll fly out. Thank you. Sorry.
Are we walking into a dark area?
Yes. But it is lit right now by Dart. Because Dart has lights cast.
Mhm.
In this room, it's really a corridor. It's a small landing that's on the other side of the barrier and the door. And you see that there is a staircase that seems to go up to a secondary landing. It's about 50 feet There's imagery of the Platinum Dragon all about here. It's covered in the ichor and muck, but barely visible.
Friends, if I could, if we go to the roof, we can look out and see if there's a safe path out of the city. So up makes sense to me. As much up as we can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Joss, man, do you know what's up?
No, I just got home
Okay.
from work.
Okay. I didn't know if you were listening. Sometimes you do. You just walked out of a barrier that you can never go back and are probably infected by an undead disease. And you're here to get message back to anybody outside of Zadash that's living and could do something that the civilization that has been holed up here beneath a temple to the Platinum Dragon is running dangerously low on both food and water.
Okay.
All right. In chat, will anyone like to give a common magic item to Malt?
I'm busy right now.
Day 10, no.
Molly.
Molly, are you there? Give us your points.
Let's see. All right. We'll see. Maybe find it later. Did you walk up the staircase? Oh, sorry. Are you going up the staircase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk up. There, you are where you feel like would be maybe the ground floor would be. You go up a few hundred feet, and it looks like at once it was a sitting area. The chairs here and the tables are rotted. You just are able to see skeletal mice walking around. They don't seem to quite have noticed you. If so, they pay you no mind. There is a constructed passageway, though lined with ichor, that seems to lead out or further deep on this level. Another that seems to ascend high, another stairwell that looks as though one that kind of goes up and back and forth quite a bit, several cases. And then there are two dug tunnels that have come in from the outside in. And sitting right at the edge here is a cloak of billowing for Malt.
Perfect.
Whoa, you look really cool.
Thank you.
Nice.
If I had hair, it'd be blowing in the wind.
We can get you a wig.
That would be amazing.
Just describe your character.
You see a 3'3" green little goblin. He has a purple bow tie, cloak billing now. He's wearing a potato sack carved into a suit,
Yes.
and he carries a pepper box on his right hip.
Wolfgang starts speaking in Goblin because that's the one other language that he knows. And he's just going, "Oh, this is going to be really fun."
You don't even know.
I also speak Goblin.
Hey.
Hey.
I say in
Lincoln
Dwarvish,
spent
anyone
his
here.
2 years here learning Goblin.
It took me a while to teach her.
Yet my brother
Wolfgang's
still doesn't know
intellectual.
Thomas.
I mean, he's an intellectual. He's above the common tongue. He knows hi, bye, and die.
Yep, that just about covers it.
And DC, apparently.
All right. What would you like to do?
Which way are we thinking of going, y'all?
Up.
Well, yeah, up.
Up, maybe through the 2 holes that lead to the outside.
There are 2 holes that lead outside.
Well, there's 2 holes, but there's also a staircase that goes up.
Whichever way we take, if you want me to scout ahead, I could do that.
I completely agree with that. I say we go up.
I'm down for up.
Wolfgang goes up.
Then up it is.
All right, I will move ahead of the gang stealthily.
Can
I
I
will stay with you.
take a look at these holes to see if they were carved with tools or by claws, a beast of some sort?
Go and make a perception check.
Can I touch Oswald before he goes and cast guidance?
Sure.
Cool. I could have done that myself, but thank you.
That's an 8.
Okay. What you do see is there is, when this was carved, it was carved from the other end. There is debris that is scattered across from its burrowing. Oswald, you're going all. How far you want to go up the stairs?
How high up do the stairs go?
They ascend 200 feet.
Okay. I pull down my goggles. Give me the goggles of night with my infusion. And going up stealthy just the whole way.
Make a stealth check.
I did with an 8. That comes up to 21 with the guidance.
Nice.
So, about halfway where you see this seems like it would give you see above you there is a place where it looks like a trap door would open up to something up top. Before that, you find yourself at a large landing. There's bookshelves, books still on, though many have been taken down and almost fallen and soiled upon. And you look and you see standing maybe 3 feet tall, this creature, stubby, fingers thick, almost like 8 inches wide each, as it kind of, it's bipedal, and its face has the feeling as though someone has torn half of it off, and it's looking through things. Then you see another one kind of come out from behind a bookshelf, and your eyes kind of go, and you see 3 more in a corner. And you kind of look, this room has a lot of them, just all kind of pushing each other, showing each other different things like they're scavenging. And you're watching this, what do you want to do?
Seeing that I am grossly outnumbered, I will stealthily make my way back to the group.
All right. As you begin to, you see what looks like a feminine form walking through a tunnel, and the walls appear towards them all. Do you stay?
Nope.
Or do you go back down?
I'm going back down.
Okay. Make another stealth check for me.
Ooh, hell yeah, 26.
Okay.
How's it looking, Oswald?
So I looked at Wolfgang saying, then I'll translate this to you in a second. Back to everyone.
I say to you, I can understand common, but I just choose not to speak it.
Whatever. I would know that. So about halfway up the stairs, there's big landing and a bunch of weird 3-foot tall things. And then before I came back, I saw a woman a woman figure walking through.
Hearing my brother say that, can I at least take a gander as to what the small creatures would have been?
You've not heard of them.
Shaky reaches into his bag. I'm going to use my Conjuration Wizard ability.
Yeah, I would say I'm sorry, Wolfgang. Go ahead and let's for the
sorry.
heck of it give us a history check, I guess.
History? Okay.
Guidance.
Thank you very much.
Double guidance.
Get ready for all the guidances coming, Matt.
Triple guidance.
Yeah.
Natural 20 for 28. Plus 2 makes it 30.
Let's
Okay.
go.
That's pretty damn high.
Yeah. For level 5, too.
We're smart, man.
He's like, I actually read a whole book.
Yeah. I was about to say, I figured, when we make one-shots, we make characters able to do great things. I don't want to rob you of that, so I apologize.
That's no problem.
There... Some these creatures you think about, you've heard of them. They're esoteric, not because they're powerful, but because of how low they are on the totem pole in fiendish circles. So often those who are evil, as they go to the lower planes, find themselves transformed into beings such as this. Often used as food by demon lords. And they have a way of just kind of coming back. But they also... there's certain ways they can find their path to larger roles of creatures as undeath. They might even be able to be transformed. So here, it's almost like they're undead in a larval form, to kind of give it an idea.
I'll start speaking in Zemnian, and you'll hear some words he's read in common that he's loosely getting right. So stuff like fiends comes through without translation. Stuff with maybe imps, maybe just not imps, but they're kind of. And then I'll whisper this to Oswald. It's like they're growing, they're larvae.
I translate all that to everyone else.
I speak Semian, so thank you.
Shaky will pull a stick of dynamite out of his bag. Should would this work? Should we just blast
That would draw a
through?
lot of attention
Yeah,
to us.
and then
really
I could
fast.
shoot it.
Boom.
I'm gonna make big boom.
But we're trying to go up. I mean, if they're in our way.
That's just halfway up the staircase. There's more staircase. You're risking collapse.
So if we don't go up, then we go through the tunnels.
Yes. But if we want to get to the street level as fast as we can, I don't know if that's what we want to do. Then up is our best bet. I feel like if we go up to street level, we have we're at advantage for range.
I feel like I could help us sneak past them.
They're everywhere up there. I don't think they're sneaking past them.
I can turn 2 of us
Pass
invisible.
without a trace?
So that trace would
It would help.
maybe you'd be fine.
Oh
Or
yeah,
would
I'd
we,
100% be fine.
Stab them.
I mean, whisper to Oswald, we fight, we fight.
Yeah, I know. If we fight, we fight. But
How many did you see? Did you see 5? Did you see 15?
DM, keen mind. How many did I see?
You saw 10.
10.
I'm not opposed to going through the tunnels, but up is the higher we get, the better our view of the whole city. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Yeah. Up is street level. Street level means we could spread out. And if I know what Molt is carrying, we don't want to be in an enclosed space.
So it's fight or hide through the tunnels. Who says fight?
I do.
Wolfgang, Molt say fight. Hagen, what do you say?
I'm with Molt, and I'll slam my little staff on the ground.
Dart, fight or go through the tunnels?
Hey, if you guys want to fight, just know I'm not great in fights, but I'll keep you alive.
If we're fighting, I flip some switches on the gauntlets, and they start to crackle with lightning. We fight.
Then let's fight. And Shaky will start moving up the stairs, working on lighting the dynamite.
I will follow right behind.
I grab Shaky's shoulder and say, real quick, I'd save that as a last resort. We don't.
Oh,
want
I
it to
have
last.
plenty. Don't worry.
Do you need a light, Shaky?
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, I got a light. I've got.
Oh. Boy.
Okay. And my
Yeah,
glowing
things
will
up.
die down.
All right. Are you approaching stealthily up the stairs again, trying to get close?
I say we approach stealthily. Got to drop
Yeah,
on.
I think we'd prefer to get as the quickest TPK ever.
Before we
Quickest
go up,
one shot ever.
you'll see D'Artagnan don a cloak of like smoke, and I'll cast my mage armor.
Okay.
I actually have an idea because I've been wanting to use my magic item. I'd like to summon one of the rats and hold it in my hand and tie the stick of dynamite to the rat.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. I need a sleight of hand check to catch the rat.
Guidance.
Don't mistake it
so
for
much-
your friend, Rat.
24 plus guidance.
Yeah. So before you go, you grab it up. It's like.
It's not Plat, my familiar. I just want to make sure I don't blow up my friend.
Yeah,
and I'm
no.
gonna.
No, this
Tie
is the
the
rat
dynamite
that
with some rope.
specifically says runs away from you, and you're like,
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Had of vermin.
Yeah, man.
I have.
It's out of your head, just like, and it goes to leap, and you just midair, you're like, no.
And then once we get a little closer, I'll let that thing run the rest of the way.
Yeah, I'll let him know when we get closer.
Okay.
I will just fly up and try and stay away from everyone a little bit.
Are we getting any sort of buffs to stealth or no?
Do you want me to do pass without a trace?
I'm not saying.
Not opposed to it.
That's not opposed to stealth.
Would that be helpful here if we're just going
Yeah.
in to fight anyway?
Yeah, just keep minus
I don't know if it would matter.
concentration,
That's true.
Right.
so you might lose it during the battle. But it's up to you.
Right.
But I was
Yeah.
gonna say, in this one shot, you're not gonna get a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so you do what you want.
Don't bother.
Okay.
If we're doing stealth, let me know if we're doing stealth.
I feel like it wouldn't be useful if we're just gonna go in guns ablazing anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
dynamite ablazing.
At the blazing, yeah, you got it.
Rat to blazing.
All right. Well, let me know when we're doing stealth.
Doing stealth.
Yeah. I mean, are we
Alright.
rolling them?
I
Rolling.
cast
so
guidance on Wolfgang.
So do a group stealth check, please.
Guidance on me.
Yep,
Okay.
guidance on Wolfgang.
Guidance on myself.
Guidance on Shaky.
Thank you.
It's a 27.
23.
Oh, jeez.
11.
11.
9.
18.
All right.
Roll a 2.
Just check here.
Uh-oh. Please don't.
Passive perception is 8.
That's true. It was mine 11. I have no clue.
So, you up there, right where right above, and you think you haven't been seen. You see now this feminine form that you had left seems to be kind of ordering them around. Her back's to you right now. She turns, and you see hundreds of worms crawling from her eyes and mouth and through the skin, and they wiggle. She seems to be ordering them around.
We don't like turn to stone or anything, right? It's not like a Medusa thing.
No, quickest one shot ever, though.
Yeah, it's from her chest and her legs and her knees are all over her body.
Does it look like they're surrounding us? Or are we just moving?
No, you've just gotten up to the landing at this point. There's so many around that you're not gonna be able to stealth through this area effectively.
Is it time, Oswald?
Shaky, throw it.
I light the rat, dynamite, give it a little bit of like a 4-foot toss in front of me, and have it run away from me. I imagine towards the crowd.
Okay, well, they're all over. It's not so much a crowd, but let's do this. I'm gonna say it has a decent 50% chance to hit. So roll the D100. You want 51 or better.
Guidance?
Nah, there's no way.
I got 19.
Damn.
Shit.
Okay, so you let the rat out. Well, if it doesn't land there, roll a D20. If you get a natural 1, it ends up running back at you and explodes in the group.
That's fantastic. Oh, phew. Guys, that was pretty darn close. 19.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, 19 and 1 are next to each other.
Yeah, it was right there.
Oh man.
oh no.
So it goes to the middle, boom, and all the creatures look directly at all of you.
Yeah. Let's go.
Does owl things.
Stop.
Peck, peck, peck. Nothing to see here.
So it didn't get close enough to hurt any of them,
No,
which is fine.
Cool.
that was what the D100 was
Oh,
for.
sure,
Yeah.
sure,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So
That
it
was
goes
a
halfway
distraction.
and then-
So roll for initiative.
Woohoo! Come on, make it good. Okay.
Fuck, man. Shit.
That's about right.
Yeah, that's about right. I wish it was a higher level. I can get that helm that gives me advantage. No, it's the boots that give me advantage.
Yeah.
But no, I've already got my cool stuff.
Okay, so got D'Artagnan 8, Moat at 14, Hagen at 17, Oswald at 6, Wolfgang at 8, and Shaky at 12.
That tracks.
All right. So, and everyone is bunched up at the entrance to the room.
Oh yeah.
But we're
Even
like,
if I'm flying?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
we're on like a staircase.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. I wasn't sure if this, like, goes higher because it's like the
Then,
cavern
alright.
thing.
I might just forego the shield because I thought they were going to be like the small skeletons, but no. Let's see. It's using our Tuesday minis. I respect that.
Yeah, it's easier for us to know where everyone
Yeah,
is.
Before I
The
get
di-
confused that I'm playing my druid and not my artificer.
Yeah.
Did the dynamite blow like a hole in the floor? I'm trying to create obstacles so that we don't just immediately.
I mean, it. You know, there's just a little crack in it.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, this is
No,
a
it's-
temple floor
No
made
worries, man. I just
to withstand a siege of the capital city, so it's a little stronger than that.
How much damage is a dynamite in 5e anyway?
I think it's 1d12.
Oh, okay.
3d6
Oh,
bludgeoning
3d6 bludgeoning. Yeah.
on a failed save.
Even better.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll do this right quick.
So yes, in
Start
5e you
shield.
can dodge dynamite. So first off, one of these things up front. I think that would have been.
I'm up. Yeah, Shaky's. Up
Yeah, that would have
front.
been shaky. So, little creature and just goes up, starts clawing at Shaky because it got an 18 on its initiative.
Bring it.
Jeez.
It will get a 6 to hit.
It's a miss.
All right, Hagen.
Okay, so this is gonna be really bad, but it's okay because I have thought it through and I'm making a bad decision on purpose. So, with that being said, a point that I can see on the ground within range, I have 120 feet. So, where that lady is at, I'm assuming she's within 120 feet and I can see her if I'm flying.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Erupting Earth. And
Ooh.
everybody that is in a 20-foot cube centered on that point is going to take 3d12 if they fail their saving throw.
Okay.
Dex saving throw.
Absolutely.
And it becomes difficult terrain. Sorry.
Oh, sweet.
I'm cool with that.
All right, let's take the lady first. The lady gets a 4. And then let's grab her little buddies. That's 1 save, a fail, a fail. Actually, it's only 3 of them, so a save and a fail. 1 save, 2 fails on the little guys, and a fail on the big lady.
Nice.
Okay.
So roll that damage.
Nope.
Sweet. Oh, come on. 10.
It's 10 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, yeah, it's all difficult terrain.
Okay, so in that case, and 2 of those are gone. Crushes them.
Yay!
Get it.
There you go. First blood.
Ooh.
Absolutely. The lady stands. And do you fly more into the room, or are you in that hallway?
I would like to stay in that hallway. If I
Okay.
just whatever angle I needed to see it is all.
Okay. All right. The creature walks forward now.
Slowly. Sorry.
You see where the rock had pushed skin off her face, and worms cover pull the skin back, bite down hard to reattach it like stitches as she heals.
Okay.
And she wants to stay a little back here, but she will get about 10 feet away from Shaky. and a worm flies off of her face and grabs onto Shaky's. Make a dexterity saving throw.
20.
20.
Ooh.
Quickly whack it away as you feel it trying to burrow into your face.
Ooh.
Molt, it's your turn.
Okay. So can I do 2 trick shots with 1 shot, or is just like a Deadeye and a forcible shot?
I think it's 1.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I was
think it's
checking.
only one shot.
It's not like
So-
meta magic.
I am going to do a Deadeye shot on her,
Okay.
and this is sharpshooter. So 14.
14 hits.
Yeah. So that will be 18 damage.
Very nice.
And then my second attack, I'm going to try. No, I'm just going to do another Deadeye on her. So
Okay.
that is an 18 to hit,
18 hits.
or another 18 damage. Kaboom, boom!
All right. I love it.
Oh, and I'm going to put fear on the smalls on both those shots. So that's an extra 6 damage.
Isn't it 1 a turn?
Is it? No, because they changed it. When you damage a creature when the size larger with
Oh,
attack
okay.
or spell, you can deal extra 3 damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
they
it's not your level anymore, and you can use it your proficiency bonus now.
Perfect.
Whoa.
All
So that,
right.
yep.
Yeah, you see Cuckoo, there's like this look of surprise on her face. She actually, ah! What the hell?
And then bonus action, I'm going to. Can I hide? Is there anywhere to hide?
I think maybe where we are.
Yeah, but they can't hide behind people. There's not exactly where you are. You'd have to kind of move into and try to get. There are bookshelves around here, so you could try to run into a cover place, but it's going to be sort of.
I'm
hard.
going to run to cover, but I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage from the creature that's in front of me.
Okay. So yeah, they run against the wall. I think parallel to the camera angle, and Shaky, it's your turn.
Shaker's going to pull out another stick of dynamite. He conjures it using his wizard ability from his bag, lights it, and using his thief rogue bonus action, use an item. He's going to chuck that sucker into the room. It's a 5 foot from the point, so I'm viewing that as a 10-foot radius sphere. And I just want to catch the green girl and the white guy in front of me if they're within 10 feet of each other. Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to catch those two. The DC 12 dexterity save
All right.
for half damage.
Sounds good.
So 11 save for half.
Mm-hmm. You said it's DC 12 save or DC 11 face?
DC 12 dex save.
Okay. 11. 11 is the damage coming in. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So the lady gets a 17. So she will get 5. And the one here is 11. So they take it because it was a DC 12 save?
Yeah,
or
so they'll take 11.
All right. She gets pushed back. The other one gets blown up.
Cool. Okay.
And then Shaky's going to try to slink back down the stairs just a smidge. He doesn't want to be at the front. I softened him up for you, Wolf. Go get him, gang.
All right. Wolfgang, it's your turn.
Oot.
Cool. If no one's obscuring my path, I'm going to use a bonus action to gain some temporary hit points with the help of my suit, defensive fields, and then take out this stick that's been jucking out of my shoulder right here. I pull it out, and then as I pull it out, it just gets like it used to be a sword, but it gets bigger and bigger as a dueling greatsword comes in. I'm just going right into her for 2 attacks.
All right, you run up to her.
First attack, 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Okay. 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 23 to hit
That hits.
for 17 slashing. Roll max damage on those dice.
How do you want to kill it?
Hey.
I go up to her. I take one like double swing at her waist to get her there, and then if I see her looking at me, I was gonna be such a cool, nice line. It just says "Guten Abend, Fraulein," and then smack at her head.
I love it. And her head goes, and you see worms like begin to scatter throughout the ground.
And I will stand my
You can't
ground.
keep those.
All right, D'Artagnan.
You're muted, bud.
Is there any reason we haven't moved past these steps other than? I guess
It's just
we
say you
wanna get-
started there.
Yeah.
All right, so what I want to do is I want to cast Silent Image in a 15-foot square in front of these 2 guys right here. Not the ones in front of the bookcase, but the ones to the left of the bookcase, I guess.
All the way to the left, right here.
Yeah, I want to make a flat wall so that it looks like it just looks like there's nothing there. Pretty much what I want to do is create a barrier for us to move out of this hallway safely. While those things just pretty much see nothing, they just see the other side of the hall.
Okay. So you're gonna make one. I see what you're trying to do. Okay.
Mhm. It won't block all of them, but it'll at least most of them on that side won't see us.
Yeah. So the way straight across. So you're trying to go straight across to that other exit.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make that walk. So only that, pretty much only 1, 2 by the bookshelf should see us, and I guess maybe the guy in the square should be able to see us.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. So there. Okay, I see what
I
you're
got
trying
you.
to
So that
make. Yeah.
cluster is
Yeah, so that
cube
cluster is
right
pretty
there.
much cut off. It's just a wall there.
Oh, that's sick.
So silent image. How long can silent image be?
That's a good question.
15, I
Probably.
believe.
It's 1 action, concentration up to 10 minutes.
Sorry, but how much
How big
area?
it can be.
Oh, it's 15. I'm pretty sure it said 15. Yeah, 15-foot cube.
Okay, so that's way more than 15 feet.
What's a 15? 1, 2, 3.
3.
Yeah. What if I cut it at a diagonal right here off the wall? 1, 2, 3. You see what I'm saying? Right next to whoever this character is.
And
but
then they'd
there's
have
a
to
wall
move
right
through
there.
the
1,
difficult
2, 3.
terrain.
Yep, that's true too.
I see
So
what
I'll
you're
set it up.
saying.
Yeah,
So,
I'll set it up at a
so
diagonal
I
wall.
see. So you're trying to make it difficult terrain, and the rest looks like a wall.
Mhm.
Okay, you got it.
And I'll move up. And I'll tell everybody, come on.
Okay. Very cool. Perfect. Then we have Oswald.
All right, I'm going to enter the room, and with the gauntlets on my wrist crackling, I'm going to take. I'm going to send the lightning launcher shots at the 2 that are outside of the difficult terrain down at the bottom of the map.
Okay. All right.
One of them's
so-
a natural 20.
Woo!
The other one is a 16 to hit.
Okay. Both hit.
So for the natural 20, also the natural 20 goes for the one that's closer to the exit we're heading for.
Yep.
Ah, shit. That's only 9 points of lightning damage. And then the regular is 8 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so each one takes 9. No, there's a 9 and an 8.
Yeah, so one of them takes 9, one of them takes 8.
Okay, so you see it hitting them, and it's just kind of thickly hits their flesh with a thunk, like, and it burns, and they take it, but it seems like its form almost is anti-conductive, and it doesn't take as much as you'd think.
I just shout, fuck! And I cast Sanctuary on Shaky. Shaky Sanctuary.
Yay!
And I move my full 35 feet. I'll move up next to Wolfgang.
Okay. Move up to next to Wolfgang. Now, one of the ones in that corner there, they look at the worms, smile, they grab one, and you see them grow as they come thin, their neck cracks, and you see like red worms pouring from their mouth, and they're large. Well, they're regular size now. They've gone from about 2 feet to 5.5. Large claws dripping with black ichor, and they are fast. And they move quickly upon Wolfgang.
Oswald, last what's left in Brooder.
A natural 20.
Oh!
Ooh, tasty. Let's do it. Thank God for this temp HP.
All right, that is going to be 14 slashing damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Okay. Shit. 14.
14. You fight off the paralysis.
Ooh. Yes.
Ooh. I drop. Okay, I'll speak common now. That sucked. Let's not do that again.
Excuse me.
Right. Very good. Now, these other little guys. All right. Little guy will move out of difficult terrain and flank with its friends with
Wolfgang, oh no.
get advantage
my
on
brother.
this.
Not mine, Brooder.
Mine Brooders.
Nope, 11 to hit.
No, sir. It
All
just
right.
shink shink on the back of my armor.
Yeah. The next one's going to go in, and it looks like they will grab. It's going to be D'Artagnan. These are the ones that are on the lower part of the map. But on the map, we're running in 14 against D'Artagnan.
You're muted, bud.
Nope, I duck and dodge.
All right. And then we'll have one run up to Shaky.
He's got to pass a wisdom save to attack me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He
right.
does. Also, did one of them have to run past me to get to either of them?
Not within 5.
Not within 5? Okay.
Wisdom 11.
My save is 16.
To Sanctuary. Okay, then it'll go against you for an 18 to hit
Yep, that hits.
for 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, and then let's see here. Got these folks up top.
Are they all fast and grown, or just that one?
Just the one. And then what's your spell save, D'Artagnan?
Muted.
What is that? 8 plus proficiency plus your charisma, I guess.
Yeah, whatever your
Yeah, that'd be
spellcasting
for you.
ability is, yeah.
8, 12, 15.
15, okay. All right. So they, in that case, the rest go through the difficult terrain, kind of get caught up in there, but the one is able to get in there and take a shot at. So the one that's in the lead from the top is able to understand that there's illusions in place, and is going to grab Wolfgang if they can. For 9 to hit, which will not. The rest. So they'll use their dash action to get on the other side of the difficult terrain. The ones up top. All right. With that,
Yes,
Hagen.
rounded.
Hello. I would like to use, let's see here. Okay. I'm going to attempt to do this. I will fly. Let's see here. How many people does this hit? Okay, it's in a cone. Is there a way for me to position myself so it hits, like, do you see these 4 that are, like, on the line right there?
Yeah.
Is that, are they within 15 feet of each other? Like, to where I could make a cone go towards them? Maybe I'd only hit 3, I think, but that's fine.
We can see. So you're trying to do a 15-foot radius, essentially, to get them.
Yeah, without hitting allies, hopefully. So I will fly that way towards the left, I'm assuming, and flap my wings. And as I'm flapping, they like swell up like embers, like the light, and I will blast them.
Yeah, you can get all 4.
Fire. I can? Yes. Okay, cool. So it's burning hands, by the way.
Yeah.
So dex save, please.
All right. Burning hands. Some dex saves up in here.
What do they have to beat?
I think it's 15.
All right. Roll the damage first for me.
Sure. Well, bam. 11.
Okay. So
Caca. What a hoot.
3 of them are incinerated.
Yes.
Yay!
Sick.
All right. Your fire goes out.
The big scary one is
Burning.
still there, though, right?
Yeah.
No, she died.
No, the big one's
Oh.
still there.
Big
Yeah.
one's still
Oh,
there.
okay. okay.
Big one.
My bad.
All
I didn't know
right.
there was a big one.
All right. That's your turn. So Molt.
Seeing all these people next to me, I'm like, no, get away! And take my bonus action, disengage, and run 30 feet.
All right.
And then I'm going to... I'm going to shoot 2 shots at smaller guys first. And these aren't sharpshooter. So the first one is 14 to hit.
14 hits.
For 12 damage.
Okay. Small guy down.
Let's go.
Second one is 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 5 damage.
5 would take down another small one.
And then Axe and Surge.
Yeah.
And on the big guy, I'm going to sharpshooter and use my Deadeye.
Ooh, that's an 8. Ouch.
Oh, that will miss the bigger one.
And then last shot.
Okay, there's one
Yes.
small guy left.
I will take. No, this is maybe a sharpshooter at the big guy.
Okay, got it.
And that will be a 17.
That hits.
Or, come on. 17 damage.
All right. Takes a big hunk out of them. As you see, like
And
now it's like
I'm going to
just
throw
their
my
spine
last Fury
holding
on the
together.
smalls on that too for an extra 3.
Okay, still up. Very bad. And then shaky.
Can I see the big guy from where I am?
I believe so, yeah.
So I'm going to bonus action aim, and I'm going to throw a dagger. So I pull out a dagger.
Yep.
Bonus action aim for 16 plus proficiency and all that. So I'm pretty sure it hits. And I just didn't. Yeah, I'll click the right button.
It hits. Go ahead.
Okay, good deal. So I'll get sneak attack damage because I had advantage on the roll. So adding sneak attack, we've got 13 damage.
13 hits. 13 damage kills it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shaky McGrady. That's my turn.
All right.
Just gets crazy.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang is going to turn around, see the scrawny wizard that beat that big dude in front of me, give him a nice thumbs up, and then circle around to get behind that last one and make a swipe at him.
All right.
15.
15 hits.
Okay. 13 points of slashing.
All right. Why do you want to kill it?
I'll just do a nice little guts black swordsman move and just kind of just split it down the middle.
All right. You pause. Seems like you're okay for this moment. What do you want to do?
Not for everyone or Wolfgang.
For everybody.
Are the worms doing anything weird?
The worms have just kind of scattered.
I will reload my gun.
Hey, Mole, if we eat those, we might get big like that last guy.
Oh, it's
Should I
always
try?
worth
Then
the
nobody will have
experiment.
anything to say about our size.
I
Should I
would
try?
do that. I say as I go into Wolfgang's bag to check on 31's head.
I'm
Like the head
gonna
of the robot.
retrieve my dagger.
It's good. Okay.
I'll put the bagger down, the bag down, and then I kind of want to go to where we saw the woman, like just standing around, and then I guess from where she was standing, I just want to look around the room and see if there's anything anything of importance, like any books, any little trinkets lying around.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Guidance.
Who got fucked up?
Wolfgang
Zadash
did.
said.
Wolfgang got this.
Oh wow. 14. That guidance really helped out.
Okay.
Checking. We do have inspirations on the floor.
All right. Pick them up. Don't leave them around.
Yep, it's enough.
Picking one.
One for everybody.
Yay.
6 of us, so that's one from Zednam, one from Misbehave, another one from Zednam, another one from Frosters Haywood, another one from her. Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice. I'll take one. Thank you. Mine's from Zednam, I can tell.
I took one from Zednam as well.
Okay, so those 2 were claimed. Shales with one Misbehave.
Yeah, I already grabbed one. You said there's one for each of us, right?
Yes, I'm just trying to count. I'm just trying to catalog because there's still more than enough. So I'm gonna jot those down.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. You find that there is like a box that it seems that these things were putting items into. There's no gold, but there are trinkets or objects. You see 4 what look like platinum pedestals, small, each one about 4 inches wide, that each hold a gem. And each gem has a slight glow to it. One's a sapphire, one's a yellow diamond, one's a red corundum rather, and one's a green emerald.
Ooh, gems.
Herr McGrady. I'll toss him one, and I'll have him inspect. I'll ask him to inspect that.
Okay, so there's 4 different colors. There's blue, yellow, red, and green. It part of some sort of ritual. What do you think, Oswald?
Can you tell if they do things? I don't know
Well,
if
you
that's
could
in your
sell
wheelhouse.
them and make a lot of money, but the priest didn't the priest have a platinum thing that he had dedicated his soul to, like some sort of fire that he had lit? Is this in any way connected to that I can tell?
Let me make an Arcana check.
I would. Well, thank you. That's a low roll, 10
10.
with guidance.
No, you're not sure.
I don't know.
All right, well, we'll keep them with us. We'll see if they do anything when we get outside.
Right. Is there a way up?
Pretty sure there's still stairs leading up. Or is this the top of the left? Top of the stairs.
There's a
think this
trap
was just
door.
a landing.
There's more stairs.
There's more stairs. There's the trap door up there, then there's the stairs that keep going.
Yeah, I'll say Wolfgang, when you looked at it before each gem, as you look, the energy inside of it seems like it's pushing outward, almost like it's pushing pressure on each gem, and they look like they could be easily broken.
Yeah, I'll relay that information to everybody.
You
I'll
want me to?
translate.
You want me to break them?
I
Try it
wouldn't.
walk.
I wouldn't right now.
I pull out a stick of dynamite. Are you sure? I mean,
I'm very
Do it.
sure. Oh no. Please
okay.
don't.
I'll put it back. The picture changed. That's ominous and scary. Only if I'm told. I'm happy to blow them up, or I can pull out. We can break them with a hammer.
I'm gonna take the red topped one. I'm gonna hang on to that one.
I'll shits and giggles take the corundum one because that sounds cool.
Well, that's the red one.
Oh, that's the red.
Yeah,
Red
the
corundum.
Okay.
Yeah, blue sapphire, yellow diamond, red corundum, and emerald.
Here, Hagen, have the blue one, and Dart,
Oh, thank you.
you can have the green one.
I'll hand mine to Molt.
Ooh.
So which one's left?
I walk over and put it in the box of trinkets, and then grab the box of trinkets and walk it back to Hagen.
The
Like,
yellow.
you
Yeah.
carry this.
Okay.
That's
We can
also
sell
gonna
it.
be help. That's probably gonna help us get out of here.
Okay,
I
so
can
Wolfgang
so
has
much with
yellow,
that.
Yeah. Okay. Yellow chip.
and Wolfgang says that there's energy trying to get out.
Ooh. Interesting. Didn't really pack the section today. Hopefully when we get out of the city and are able to catch a minute, we'll be able to figure out, but that's a question for later.
What are you trying to do?
Try to see if it's magical, but I can't do that today.
Oh, I reach into my pack and I pull out a spell book. I'm happy to cast detect magic.
Can you identify?
No, of course not. That'd be useful.
Yeah, it really would be.
I reach into my bag and I pull out a magnifying glass. Maybe that will show you information that we can't see with our eye. I'm gonna look at the
Please.
gems under a magnifying glass.
Okay, so
Is there
you're
any
gonna
symbology or anything?
Are you gonna ritual cast detect magic, or no? Are you just looking at them?
I don't think he wanted me to. I wouldn't on my
Not
own.
ritual.
Yeah, I don't want to spend 10 minutes here. I want to go up.
Okay. They're just nicely decorated. There's not a symbology that you can see on them.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're something to keep in mind for the future.
So if you want to go up through the stairs, again, quietly if you want, you can roll stealth checks.
Okay.
Guidance myself.
Yeah, I'm guiding myself as well.
17.
Always guidance shaky.
23.
24.
Oh, love that.
7.
21 for shaky.
22.
23.
Okay.
I think mine's the lowest at 14.
Sven.
Brother got 7.
Loser.
Absolutely. Always a disadvantage.
Heavy armor.
All right, so move on up, and you make your way to the trap door. It seems to be open. I mean, it seems to be unlocked, is what I mean. So,
Shaky's going to reach in his bag and pull out a little mirror. The idea would be that he pushes up the trapdoor just a little bit and tries to use the mirror to look inside the room without fully lifting up the trapdoor.
okay.
Smart.
Can do that, but can't identify.
Yeah. Oh, it's just
I
a
love
mirror.
your wizards, man. Your wizards great.
I should have taken identify. I just didn't.
No,
I don't know why.
no.
I assumed I wouldn't have the material component.
No, we wouldn't have. We wouldn't have.
No.
What is the material?
I think it's
100
pearl.
100 gold for each pearl.
piece.
Yeah.
pearl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you open up the case here, or the trap door, as you're like, you are just using your mirror, looking. You see a large, I think you see around here, it looks like different things might perch here. There's, actually make a perception check, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Guidance.
Thank you. You guys need to understand, my highest roll when I rolled the character was a 13. Like, literally
That's
all
right.
of my stats are
Yeah.
trash. So,
That's why you're getting guidance.
thank you. That's a 10 with guidance. I appreciate you.
Okay. Just look on this roof. Up here seems to be the top of the temple. Had observation areas, able to look out. There, in your mirror, you can see. Right now, you can't see behind where you are. You can see forward.
Mhm.
But on corners that look like they're in two distinct corners, each one about 35 feet from you. You see tall humanoid figures. From what you can tell, I would say we can tell they have black boots with black leather pants.
Okay, so all let the trapdoor settle down the inch or two that it was lifted up and convey the information. There's people up there. Are we thinking anything here is friendly?
Absolutely not.
Shaky's
We-
gonna reach into his bag and pull out a stick of dynamite. So is this our new strategy for everything?
No, not for everything.
But for most things. Okay,
For most
he'll put
things.
it back.
Is
And
this trap door like in the middle of a room, or is it like at the edge?
Seems to be in the middle of the roof.
look at my
We can
spells.
pop top open, and I can go us a little
If
bit
they
of ways
fail-
out, I guess.
Matt, when I look through the DMG, I don't know if things like smoke grenades are fair game or if that's too advanced.
I mean, a smoke grenade is fine if you want.
We could try to push him off the roof. I could.
I have a
thunderwave them.
thing for that. Yeah, if they're close enough to the edge and I get a thunder wave going, that might push them off.
I could do the same.
I'm all for it. I just don't know how we get you up there without them getting away from the edge.
Because I can get up there and do the same thing.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, it's a
very
stealth thing.
quiet.
I have to be right up there. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I can get right up to them.
I
Okay.
can push up 2 people 5 feet with Eldritch Blast.
So I pull out a smoke grenade that's not lit, of course. This will create smoke. It will block the sight. If you can get up there, this might buy you the time you need.
I also need to be able to see.
Oh, they're just over there somewhere. I mean, I don't know how.
I take a peek up, look at it for like 5 seconds. Okay, I know where they are. Chuck it.
Okay. 1, 2, and I'm gonna just lift it up that little itch and kind of toss it in and step back from the hatch so that Oswald can do his thing.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, smoke bomb, read for me. What does it specifically do?
Absolutely. Hold on. Let me look it up. Throw it up to a 0.6 feet away. 1 round after it lands, it emits a cloud of smoke that creates a heavily obscured area in a 20-foot radius. A moderate wind of at least 10 miles per hour disperses the smoke in 4 rounds. A strong wind, 20 miles per hour or more, disperses it in 1 round.
Okay. So you throw it up, wait around, and then try to go. And you said 20-foot area?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay.
Big.
You got it. All right. So you get it out, you get ready to go, and we will take our break.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Love it. Look at this
Back.
Suicide Squad.
At 10:15.
Yeah.
I'll be in Discord.
Thanks for letting me have that, man. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. People come to the Rock from all types of different places. Where are you from? You from Traveler's Breach? Only song can fuel magic in Traveler's Breach. the only accessible area of the chromatic oversight, once known as Inspiration's Cradle, challenged powers too great and became ruled and subjugated by those draconic forces. The life-giving magic that they harnessed by song was outlawed, with a few true followers of the dragon allowed limited hymns that were approved magic. There had recently been an overwhelming issue of underground music venues popping up all over Traveler's Breach. Thanks to the hard work of the Viridescent Eye, a loyal group of citizens, there was a night of raids that rounded up a large population and sent them on rowboats across the ocean towards the rock. Many died, but not you, whether by heroics, villainy, or luck. You landed on the rock shores, a new life and new opportunities before you. Play your cards right, and the rock could be yours. People come to the rock from all types of different places. Where are you from? You from Traveler's Breach? Only song can fuel magic in Traveler's Breach, the only accessible area of the chromatic oversight, once known as Inspiration's Cradle, challenged powers too great and became ruled and subjugated by those draconic forces. The life-giving magic that they harnessed by song was outlawed, with a few true followers of the dragon allowed limited hymns that were approved magic. There had recently been an overwhelming issue of underground music venues popping up all over Traveler's Breach. Thanks to the hard work of the Viridescent Eye, a loyal group of citizens, there was a night of raids that rounded up a large population and sent them on rowboats across the ocean towards the rock. Many died, but not you, whether by heroics, villainy, or luck. You landed on the rock shores, a new life and new opportunities before you. Play your cards right, and the rock could be yours. 839 years ago, the rock fell on Ixodel, a world like many other, filled with magic that all could access. The rock ended it all. It landed in the northwestern oceans, causing tidal waves and quakes of material and arcane. Whatever power we used to muster from the air, or what some called the weave, faded fast. Where we used to look inward, we now look in Ixodel itself, which had some reservoirs of power, volcanoes, lands where the Fae would allow their magic to seep through, with music that had absolute sorrow or pure joy, depending on their moods. The people of Ixodel become scavengers, beggars, and, well, willing to sell anything or anyone for this stored power. But a rumor is spreading. The rock has life. No one dared go near it for so long. It now has grass and types of animals, both familiar and other. Most importantly, Cenarium. You'll get to hear all about that when you find it. What you need to know is it gives us the power we need to do magic once more, to build our great machines, but it needs harvesters. Settlers, those willing to brave the dangers, both mysterious and quite common, mundane and strange, natural. Make your posse get hide by a ranch. They'll go hunting, and the rock could be yours. If you're listening to this, I hope you are as excited as I am for the Wild West campaign from GM Balo. That's me. I'm Matt, and I am ready to tell the story with you. We're going to start with some play-by-post and see if as some schedules open up, we might do our own little live campaign. Keep watching this announcement channel. Give me some comments. Let me know at any channel that I post this in. I need the encouragement, and I am looking forward to telling the story with you. Hey. There happens to be anybody out in Twitch chat land. If you have any questions about the rock coming up, we got a few minutes. I could answer them.
I would love to know every little detail that you have. Just start date, how does play by post work? All of it.
I'll give you as much as I can in a few minutes because I don't want to eat into the game time. But where are my notes? Okay. I've got too many files that I have on the rock. All right. So basically, yeah. Play by post. What's it look like to do play by post here? So each week they will. The game resets Mondays, I believe, and we will play essentially all week, typing out what it looks like. Is there will be 6 kind of sections to the week. There's the roundup, whether you're on a ranch, be in a mercenary group for hire, or looking for a mark. You find your options, and you're going to pick one in that point of the play. Then we're going to go into the get your info and get ready, where you're going to get to ask questions and prepare for the job while RPing your character or whatever the party here decides to do. And then there's the job itself, where your posse role plays through the plan in a series of skill challenges and descriptions with a combat, if applicable. And finally, the downtime. Your posse will enjoy some downtime in the RP. So those 6 pieces, for the most part, will be rotating through weekly. And that's what will kind of engage the week, so it's not like endless texting or endless writing or anything like that. It's like these sections, and those broken up mostly by days of the week. And we'll give little warnings that go, hey, everybody get in anything else you want to do in this scene by blah, 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 blah time. And, of course, we'll be flexible with that. And what I am going to be doing for the roundup is as much as possible, because if it doesn't fit or it's too weird, depending where we go, but that should be voice acted by myself and anyone else if I happen to find them, as opposed to read. So you'll get a little bit of music, a little bit of more sounding voiced NPCs here and there, as opposed to just reading when it works, especially for the beginning. The roundup, like I said, where after you pick a group or a mission, I should say. So with that, it's time to see if everyone's back yet, because it is time. It's the end of our break.
All right.
Oswald's gonna snap some necks in the smoke.
I'm literally basically just going to be throwing them off the roof.
That works. That's cool
what?
too.
That's 2.
All right. So, Dart, you around? Just yet. Oh, wait for Dart. I will add that we should have 12 subclasses for the rock ready to go.
Oh,
That's
I knew it.
Dope.
That is the plan. That is the target. We might miss, but we will definitely come close if we do.
You typing them all up? Is there a source book for the rock?
There will be one, but hopefully. But there'll definitely be the subclass. Yeah, they're typed up. And working with the amazing at Zednem to get them coded.
yes.
Oh, genius. I'm so excited.
But we're still typing them. Right now we're designing it still.
Okay.
We're very excited against the fighter. So, but Dart, you left. Did you hear? Excellent. Then let's do this. Cool. Because definitely we're at the game at hand. So, for the purposes of this, the smoke bomb has gone on for luring them to your presence. So, everyone, please roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to give advantage.
Same.
Me too. I already rolled. I'm not gonna do that. 7.
Natural 20.
Nice.
So 24.
6.
27.
Dirty 20.
8.
There we go. Let's not be a little. There we go. All right. So, Shaky at 8, Wolfgang at 7, Oswald at 24, Hagen at 27, Moat at 6, D'Artagnan at 20. Okay. So, let's see here. D'Artagnan is at 20. Sorry, Hagen's at 27. Are you holding for D'Artagnan? Or Oswald, rather. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
So you're holding your movement so Oswald can get up there.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
Okay. So do you want to go right after Oswald, or?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to put you down to 23 in the initiative.
Officer corruption.
All right. Oswald, what do you want to do?
I'm going to creep up through the trap door into the smoke,
Okay.
and with my keen mind, and before we set off the smoke bomb, I examined the area that Shaky was pointing out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move. So I am about. I'm gonna call it 10 feet, 5 feet from the two figures, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
They're farther than that apart.
Okay. Well, it's a 15.
Here
foot
you go.
cube. Oh,
Oh.
shit! There's more.
I only saw half of it.
Yeah, this is fine. So then, yeah, fuck it. I'm still gonna try to Thunder Wave one of them off the roof. Yeah, so I'll go to the one top left and cast it.
Okay. You got it. So go on the top there.
Yeah, so
All
that's a con save of 16.
You wanted the other one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the whole thing covered in smoke?
That half is.
Okay.
Now. Yep, sure thing. So con save because of Thunder Wave, right? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. 10.
They fail.
Yes, sir.
So they take 11 points of thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. They are going to have an attack that they saved.
Okay.
Because smoke went, right? So they were
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
if
yeah.
anything comes
Yeah.
near me, I'm going to strike. Was kind of their deal, and they felt that thunder wave go off, so they will have disadvantage on the hit. For 8, so
Yeah, nah. They're gone.
okay, and
Bye.
That's fun.
let me see here, just for the heck of it. Let's get these 20d6.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
That'll be 72 halved to 46, which will be enough to kill it. Phew!
Yes.
That's my brooder.
That's your rooter. And the thunder is definitely a signal for everyone to
Yeah.
start coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my turn.
Hagen.
Hello. Okay, I will come blasting out of there like a bat out of hell and fly up as high as I can.
Out loud of hell.
I have 30 feet of movement. And am I out of the smoke?
Yes.
Okay. So I see 3 dudes, and that's it.
You really see 2 because the other one's in the smoke.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
Oswald, because they had keen eye, kind of knew where to go, so they didn't have to.
Okay.
Or keen mind, rather.
I will. Let's see here. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna do it. It lasts for an hour, right? I will absorb one of my wild shapes and summon a wildfire spirit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And let me see here. It doesn't say like where.
It's a great
A
question.
space within 30 feet, I suppose.
Yeah, so
So
within
straight
30.
down, I guess, would only count because I'm already like up in the air.
You could put it next to him.
Okay, I'll put it next to one of them. I don't care which one. And when it appears, blah blah blah, must succeed on a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Each creature within 10 feet. Okay.
What does the wildfire spirit look like?
He is an owl bear. Fire.
Owl bear of fire. All right. So yeah, that would just be the one that it can get. It can't get both here; they're too far apart. But they fail for 6.
Hell yeah. So let me see here. How do I do this? 2d6 fire damage. Sick. They take 7 or yeah. And then question. It says that it shares my initiative, so it takes its turn immediately after mine. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. So he's gonna attack. I'm just making sure that I'm.
Yeah.
saying
So you
it.
have yeah.
Okay. So that's all I can do, and so he's gonna attack. He has flame seed. And he's gonna hit this guy in front of him.
Is that melee or ranged?
It says ranged weapon attack, your spell attack modifier to hit range 60 feet.
Okay. So we're saying that he just came up 5 feet behind them.
Okay.
Because he could have been within 10 feet. So 10 feet behind, 5 more feet. So go ahead, roll it normally.
I'm not sure how to roll this based on what I'm looking at.
Let me see.
It says ranged weapon attack, your spell attack modifier to hit.
Yeah, so D20 plus your spell mod. Or
Okay,
no, plus
so-
spell attack mod.
Okay, spell mod is 7.
No, it's spell attack, right?
Oh,
Yeah, spell
my
attack
spell
mod.
attack.
Yeah.
So 14 to hit? Is that right?
14 will hit.
Okay. And then I can roll the damage off of here. Just 1d6. 1 damage.
1 fire damage.
All right.
Cool. Thank you. That's all I think he can do.
All right. Very cool. Well, I'm way off today. So D'Artagnan.
I'll pop up out the hole. And am I in the middle of smoke when we come up out the hole?
Yeah, you're coming out right into smoke.
I'll just take off in a direction until I'm out of the smoke.
Okay. Yeah, you quickly see the other 2 where the fire spirit is.
I can see the 2 creatures.
Yep.
I shall Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
You'll see a beam of light come out, but it's not a straight light. Think more like Dark Side Omega Beams kind of thing. It's like
Nice.
Yeah.
and I'll shoot. I'll try to hit this guy right here. For I should have my spells up already. Eldritch Blast. Yeah, that one hits. I think 23.
Yeah.
And I'll use my repelling strike, and I'll push him back 5 feet over the edge.
Nice.
Does that push him over the edge?
5 feet, they're going to get a save on that.
Okay.
10 feet.
I think
with
it's
an auto.
10 feet for repelling. I think it's automatic 10 feet.
Oh, the 10? Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 10 they go.
Features and traits. Repelling when you hit a creature.
I also think it's 10 feet.
It
when
is
you-
10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. So, boom! There you go. What's the damage they took?
The damage is. Whoops, that's the wrong damage. Don't look at that one. It's 6 force.
6 force, and
Oh,
then let
9
me
force. Sorry.
9
Had it
force.
backwards.
Because they do have a slight chance of surviving here.
It's slight.
Well, because they're resistant to bludgeoning.
Mm.
Thank you for that information.
83 for 41. That would take them out.
And
There you
being
go.
a level 5 warlock, when I cast my Eldritch Blast, I use 2 fingers now. So you'll see the second beam come up and over my head, and I'll shoot at the other one.
Absolutely, go.
I think that one hits too. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And I'll do the same thing. You'll see as it hits, he flies back 10 feet.
Okay. Let's roll that one too. 20d6. Okay, so what did you do? 3 force?
3 force. Yep.
Okay, so that's 6 to 9. That is 34. He's got 1 HP.
No.
That's great.
Behind me. Let me see if I have any bonus actions. Oh, I do. I have telekinetic shove. Is there still one up here?
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah.
There's
like-
smoke, but
Would the thunder wave would have dissipated it or no?
no, because
Probably
it's
in front of
sound,
me.
not wind. It's not
That's
wind.
right. That's
You'd
right.
have to be able to see him, I think, to shove him.
Mm.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
That's my turn then.
All right. All right. So shaky.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I know where the other guy is because I saw before he moved, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a bag of ball bearings and scatter them on the floor in his direction in case he moves to try to trip him up.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I didn't climb out. I just lifted
I
up
see.
the hatch and threw him.
Get back in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Woof again.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you did. So that's interesting. I think I'll get out of here. I don't see him, which is tough. You know what? Screw it. I'll make my way. I'll risk a dex save to try and get to this guy. Because I know ball bearings are gonna be something.
So it's a DC 10 deck save, but I'd argue walking through smoke, it's probably a disadvantage.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
dex save at disadvantage because you can't
Dex
see what's
save
going on.
disadvantage. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's pray for
Good
that +2.
Guidance. Just kidding.
You have inspiration.
I will spend that inspiration. Thank you for reminding me. Ooh,
You're
boy. If it's gonna be a time, it's gonna be now. Oh yeah. Slip, 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 and slide.
Oh, sorry, man.
That's all right.
All right, so
One shot.
you fall prone.
Scheiße. I'll spend my movement to get up, and I still don't see him, so I'll just start making noises and Zemium. I'll be cursing at him in attempts if he actually knows what I'm saying. He'll find me.
All right, Molt.
I stick up my head. I hear the cursing in Zemnian. I can't see anything, so I fire that way in disadvantage.
Okay.
So the first one is a 14.
All right. So that will. Cause I've been playing with these rules. I'll nod as if you guys think it's unfair. I feel like when you can't see, they should at least get +2 to their AC,
Oh, at
I
least?
feel like yeah.
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 even with disadvantage.
cover.
Okay, so so that's gonna be a miss.
Okay. Second one.
Yeah, I think the advantage disadvantage system isn't quite.
Is a
robust.
26 at disadvantage.
That hits.
There you
Jeez.
go.
Holy
There you
wow.
go.
So
Wow.
And that is 14 damage.
yeah, the gun goes off, and the velocity of that explosion does clear the air just enough to see that you missed by an inch, and you just readjust.
Nice.
And then I laugh in Zemnian and duck my head back down.
Laughs in Zemni.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then. Did it? Oh, that's why I was so confused. All right. I see what I did. It now gets its turn. Okay. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So now they are up here. What you do see is above the roof there is a bell. And they begin trying to climb. So they run out of the smoke, and they're going to...
Do they have to pass a save to not fall prone because of the ball bearings?
They're going to do that. Just give me a sec. So they fall prone to the ball bearings. 10 feet, they're going to dash. So they're going to get to the ladder that's basically in the corner bottom of the screen.
Were they in 5 feet of me at all?
No, they wouldn't have been.
Okay.
But I think I want to say they got that. So yeah, they were
Yeah.
kind of right by there.
Cool.
They're getting to in position. The ball bearings made it so they couldn't get halfway up. That was huge. They're not on the ladder
is huge.
yet. And that's it. You see now they're like skeletal, but their skin is like hanging off. It seems more powerful magic has constructed this thing. And Oswald, it is your turn.
I'm going to use 35 feet of my movement to head to the other corner, like the opposite corner that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the smoke is the skeleton boy who's climbing the ladder out of the smoke.
Yeah,
Lightning launcher, 2 shots.
got it.
Oh, hell yeah. So that's a 27 and an 18.
Both hit.
So first bit does 9 points of lightning damage. Second one does 10 points of lightning damage.
Nice. Still up.
What's
You,
my
you,
bonus
there's-
action?
no, have to warn them.
I shout in Zemnian out to Wolfgang. I know which direction this is. So I'm going to call that southward, south
Sure.
corner.
All right. And then
Gotcha. Sorry, you're up, bud.
it's Hagen.
Hagen.
Oh, Hagen, I'm sorry. Ugh.
What?
It's your turn.
Yeah, you're up.
Oh, me. Okay. So there's one guy left up here.
Mhm.
Okay, and okay, yeah, I'll just attack him. Whatever. I was gonna try and destroy the ladder, but like, there's only one dude. I am going to fly over to him and just like right above him. I am going to hold on. How does this work? Use Scorching Ray at him. So 3 rays of fire just pop out of my face. I'm like, "Ka!"
Like a Pokemon.
Yeah. And shut up.
No, that's
So
a compliment.
Ranged spell attack
That's
for
dope.
each ray. So I
Yeah.
have to roll 3 attacks.
Mhm.
Okay. So the first one is
Uh,
a 25.
Yep.
That hits.
Second is a 22.
Nice.
And third is a 22.
All three hit.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay,
Scorching
so
Ray. Old
first
friend.
one,
Yeah.
6. And then 5 for 11. And plus 8 is 19. 19 fired.
Huh? Yeah. How do you kill it?
I just want him to completely melt and turn to ash.
Nice.
Go.
All right. Melts and a large great axe drops to the floor.
A large great axe has dropped to the floor.
Great. Ah.
Easy.
They dropped a great axe. So
And then 18 seconds later, the smoke dissipates, right? It only lasts 4
Yeah.
rounds.
Yep. And you look, and what? I mean, you're on the roof. What do you want to do?
Shaky's going to reach into his bag and pull out a spyglass and hand it over. Like, anyone want to take a look, see if they can map us out of here?
I do.
I will assist with that, knowing which way is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant there's a great sword that dropped.
Oh.
Ah.
Still pretty cool.
Still pretty cool. It's a great sword.
Okay.
Great.
So who? Oh my goodness. Okay. And who's going to be taking a peek?
Could I take a peek?
I'm
And
gonna.
while they take a peek, I'll cast Detect Magic just while we're up here.
Eyeballs.
Don't forget you got it.
Okay.
We never got a good look
Extra
at these
dark
guys.
vision. It's dark, right?
It is dark.
Okay, so I have dark vision plus the spyglass.
Sure.
So I have 120 feet of dark. Okay. So my assumption was that we are attempting to scout, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably put out to the group that our best bet is to get help is to get out of the city first and
Okay.
see what lies beyond. So let's try to find the
a direction.
try to find
Okay,
the
so-
most direct path. I'm gonna assist by giving just proper directions, north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna look and see what I can see.
Okay. Do your perception with advantage and add an additional 3 and guidance.
Okay, so
That's enough bonuses that I would dare roll.
girl, that is 25 plus the whatever and whatever and whatever.
Well,
So
roll a
25
d4.
plus
Does it
28.
matter to
Add
roll
it-
them?
Add it up.
Yes.
Add it up.
Yeah, let's see if
All
we
right,
can break
what's
30.
So-
what's the
plus
plus
3 is
3?
25.
So 28 plus a d4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
1.
Aw.
I'm still super.
One off.
All right. So what's the total?
29.
29.
29.
Oh. The DC was no, just kidding.
Oh,
I'm gonna cry.
You don't see anything.
Oh no, I'm disconnecting.
You look out into the city of Zadash. Beings walk the streets. Misshapen undead creatures. Trading in flesh and bone. Talking to one another. Building, selling things from carts. You see guards and what look like city officials. Skeletal, armored. Dark energy beams from their eyes as they check in, make sure everyone's going. You see what looks like a tavern and a great government hall throughout the city. And you'll look somewhat distracted as something blocks for just a second the spyglass, and you look up to see a face that takes all of it up, a skeletal face. And you open up your other eye to see a bony flying creature 50 feet across. There's a vessel, some type of lance hung inside of their rib cage as it flies across the city in a straight line to another section of where you are, but in a V are smaller versions of a sea skeletal dragons.
Shit.
Time to die.
Wow.
You look at the streets. They're busy at night. However, dawn does seem to be coming. Even as some of the creatures look towards the lightning sky, they look away quickly. I need to believe they're not afraid, just annoyed. There are 3 gates from here. The closest is the gate leading south. The city here, the streets have not been maintained. Things still with black ichor. It just seems like the new residents or the old residents seem to care nothing. You see the limping form of the creature that almost died when it fell off the roof. Kind of getting some people's attention. And they seem to start to enter into the temple you're in.
If anyone who's never
The
mind,
gates
I'm
do
away.
seem guarded, as do the guard towers.
Hmm.
Depends on what route you want to do here. Make your plan.
So the closest gate is the southern gate.
Can we
Coming in.
get to a roof? I mean, we're on this tall tower.
True.
Can we get a rope down and like zip line down to a different roof?
Do we have
We're
rope?
certainly
Who here has
trying.
rope?
I have
have
rope
ropes.
and I have string.
I have a crossbow.
I've got rope.
And I have rope. I have 50 feet of rope.
I can fly.
Well, she can fly. Yeah, Hagen
You can't
flies.
Yes,
My
you should.
carrying capacity, it's 15 times your strength score, right?
Mhm.
But like if I'm flying,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
assuming it's
gonna
going
be
to be
heavy.
really hard to
But
carry.
if you can fly the rope down, if we tie it up here and you can tie it down there, then
Yeah.
we can just
Because it's
like-
down.
True.
rappel. Yeah, not rappel, but
I'm
zip
down.
line.
But do we see any roofs? Do we see a roof, maybe? Oh my
This building stands 50 feet above all others, but you can get to a roof.
god. Okay.
Um,
I'm also picking up that short sword that I was dropped.
Great sword.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Great sword. Great sword. If it's not, I'm gonna hold on to it for an hour in case it's magical. But
All right. It does not require attunement. It is a great sword of certain death.
whoa.
Oh, I know what that is. That's
that
dope.
means Wolfgang's gonna die. It's certain.
Sweet.
So,
It's
so,
certain.
No.
so weapon of certain death, a great sword.
Awesome.
Tell us if it's a good thing or a bad thing when you get the chance.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Can the
Oh yeah,
hatch,
that's great.
can the hatch lock from the outside? Is there a spot for me to put a lock?
There are no mechanisms or lock there, but if you wanted to put one, there's certainly there's
Like,
a place
I
where it could lock if you have a
Yeah,
lock.
So I reach into my bag and I pull out a lock. And
I put my hand over.
the spyglass disappears,
Hang on,
and I
hang on, Oswald, hang on. No, Shaky, keep going, keep going.
yeah, and I just lock the hatch closed.
Okay, sure thing.
Awesome. I'm just adding things in inventory, taking things out of it. Hell yeah. So
And
yeah,
then-
certain death, it just means that they can't regain hit points
Okay, cool.
until the start of my next turn.
It's not like a curse thing where you're about to die.
No.
And I pull out my rope. I've got 50 feet of rope.
As do I. So we should tie the ends
Same.
together and give Hagen one end,
Absolutely, and let's tie
and
the
then
other end
affix
up
it to
here.
one of the columns. Then Hagen should probably, once we get down, then Hagen should probably come back and untie it so we don't leave a trace.
As long as there's time.
Really quick, Matt, how long does it take to infuse an item as an artificer?
At the end of a short rest.
I would love to make this my infuse this item, but I will. I will. Is it worth casting Arcane Lock? I think it might. Really quick, if we can take a short rest up here, I can put an Arcane Lock on that thing so it's not dispelled. And then if we want to take a short rest, we can.
I don't think we have. I mean, people were coming into the tower. I don't think we've got time.
Okay. We don't have to do that now. Cool. let's
Yeah,
go.
once we get somewhere else, we could maybe take a minute, take an hour.
Okay. What is our plan for us to use this? Like, how are we gonna use this rope? Like, do we have belts to you know what I mean?
Oh,
or are you
yeah.
gonna use your hands? What's
got-
the plan for
I-
y'all non-flying people?
Sorry that we all can't fly.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm gonna empty out a water skin and use that. One of the water skin to slide
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, good.
I have fine clothes. Does that
I'm
mean that I
fine.
have a belt?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
we could just
It's a
cut a
belt.
piece of rope
Like a
to
belt.
use on the rope.
I mean, I personally do have this little flimsy piece of 5 feet of rope, so I could just use that myself.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'll try and look for, I guess, like a house or like a building that's like a little bit lower than this one, so we can go to it.
Yeah. To do this, it's going to be So you need about 60 feet of rope.
Okay. Perfect.
so we'll
I
tie
mean, we have 100
Yeah.
Yeah. So
up
you
to
can-
150 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can-
Question.
Yep.
So here's my thought is that we tie all of the rope together so that we have the 150 feet. Okay. That way we can use the end of that rope that's already tied to do this to another building if we have to.
Hmm.
So we could do like a triangle of rope. Does that make sense? Do we want to try that?
Yeah.
So just so we can get
Theoretically, yeah.
down and say fuck the rope so we can get on the ground as close
Yeah.
to like whichever tower or whichever gate it is that we're aiming for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the rope tied together, blah blah blah. And then my next question is, can I carry Molt to the first landing point while I'm flying and holding rope?
What's Moat's weight with carried?
30 pounds.
Altogether, it would be equipment 130 pounds.
What's your strength?
13.
You couldn't carry them and anything that you have on you.
Okay.
Well,
Well-
sorry, you can,
I
but
could.
you're at half speed.
Okay. And I could wild shape, but I don't know if that would work.
I don't think you can watch him.
I don't think I'm
going
to be able to
that.
carry anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
don't
that's
think-
fine. I'll just take all the rope and head on down
Because weirdly, you can't wild shape into flying yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. So which gate are we aiming for, you guys?
Southern
The closest one?
Southern.
Yeah,
South-
closest one is
okay,
south.
cool. Okay, so
Are they going to expect us to go to that one?
Mhm.
I don't think they're gonna expect us to get off this roof.
As soon as they see the rope, though, they're gonna know.
But I'm as
something's up.
dark as night with
I
silent
mean, the rope that
feathers.
we're saying.
I-
we're
I
gonna
know, I
leave.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Hey,
why I'm thinking
we gotta. If we're gonna act, we gotta act. Let's do it.
All right. Cox.
So for the 2 tines, I need 2 stealth checks.
Okay. And let's see here. Do I get advantage on stealth? I don't think I do. I just have. I'm proficient. Okay. Were there any inspos on the floor?
Yes, there's 2 last time I checked, and I will check.
I'm gonna pick one up.
What?
Yeah. Whoa,
There's 2
hang
left.
on.
There's 2 left.
Rude? Yeah, but I
Yeah.
need 2 stealth checks. Okay. Guidance. Woo. Okay. So first one. Oh! My page just died, but it was on 18. It just said "ah snap" and kicked me out of Chrome.
It
Oh,
won't even
man.
load for us. It won't even load.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'll just roll. It's loading. Okay. Stealth with inspiration. Okay, 23 for the first one. And then the second one. 19. Do I need to add my D4? 4. So 19 plus 4, 23.
Nice.
And I didn't add the guidance to the first one, or
That's true.
would I only roll it to 1?
Guidance lasts a minute, so this was
Yeah,
more than a minute.
It's your first roll
No.
when you
Oh,
do
so-
it.
okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
sorry.
So 1 is a little over than 23.
Yeah, 23.
Okay. So. You tie your rope. You tie the second one. And so far, doesn't seem to be any unusual movement. The sun is getting a little brighter in the sky. You guys see the ropes are tied.
Stupid question. My wildfire spirit person thingy owlbear, they last for an hour. Could I have them burn the rope after everybody's off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shaky seeing the rope is going to, go down.
Okay.
Follow.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is athletics 13 because you have to hold on this entire time going down. You know what? I'm actually make this a little easier. I'm gonna say athletics 11. Athletics 11.
Guidance or something.
So 1 by 1, please. Shaky first.
Athletics, not acrobatics. Okay.
This is holding on.
No,
man.
I totally
Yeah.
get it. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Athletics -1, acrobatics +8, and so I had to beg.
Yeah.
14. I rolled really. 12. I rolled really well.
Okay.
Thanks for
12.
dropping it to 11, by the way.
I'm going.
Well, you did a lot of work on this rope, so I'm not gonna. I was like,
Yeah.
that's let's be fair. So, Shaky has made it.
I'm going to guidance myself before I hop on. Thanks, God. Yeah, 16.
Okay. Oswald gets down.
I'm gonna let everyone else go next.
No,
I'll
you
try and
guys
get
go.
this.
You guys go first. 'Cause I'm just gonna guidance everyone as they go across.
We could give up that inspiration as well if anyone's.
Okay, I want to go.
All right. And I'll touch you on
Didn't
the
Moat
shoulder.
get carried, or did you not
Yeah.
carry Moat?
Oh yeah, you did.
I don't think I
Did you?
could carry Molt, right?
You could. It would just been a half movement situation.
Yeah, you
Oh.
were half speed.
But would
Perfectly
I have been
fine.
able to tie it off then?
Well, just rolled. He rolled really well. He's good.
It's okay.
Okay, cool.
Come
I
on.
wouldn't have carried him. I already said.
Am I getting a guidance? You said.
Yep.
All right.
You go. Dart's just like handing them out, just touching it.
You've
Okay.
got this. Words of
Oh
inspiration.
yeah, that's really good. That's 19.
All right.
Strong boy.
Roll.
Then Dart.
Dart shall guidance himself and -1 athletics for
Take my inspiration.
Louis. I did it. 11.
11 on the nose.
Oh.
Oh my
So I
god.
throw my staff
Boy,
over the
shit,
rope,
dude.
I grab it with both hands, and I'm just riding it down.
Okay.
And then my fire elemental burns the rope
Yeah.
just on that end. And then can we grab it?
Yeah,
Pull in the rope?
I'll use my telekinesis and I'll grab the rope, pull it back in.
All
As
right.
far out as I can reach.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And then we should hide, guys, so they don't see where we are.
Yeah.
All right. So you go. Whoom, whoom. You're able to pull the rope. I would say. Fathom can actually teleport, so it's like. And is able to. You're able to get the ropes back here. You feel like you're undetected. You try to hide. What's your next move?
Who feels like something's going to change when the sun comes up?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like
So-
they're gonna be.
It's like an adhesion to it.
Well,
Like it's
yeah.
kind of. I would think it's.
I feel like
table
we've
talk, yeah.
bought ourselves time. They won't know where we are as long as they don't see us.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just. I mean, if we
Haul
can hide
ass to
for
the gate.
20 more minutes, 30
Um,
minutes, that sun will be up. I mean, I guess you would
Yeah.
know, Oswald. You've got keen mind.
Yeah, I say we got about 20, 30 minutes. Until the sun. Well, that's a guess. DM, so I would
Yeah,
know how long it is
It's
until.
it's precisely 13 minutes.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, so we got exactly 13 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. I need a hide check here.
Okay.
Is that like a stealth?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a 26 from me.
Okay.
Dirty
I'm gonna-
20.
I'm going to use the inspiration to make it an even roll.
6
Wait,
for
are we
both.
hiding like
Yeah, we're hiding.
minus up where we ended up on the other side of the roof?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast silent image over us in a 15-foot cube, and
I
I'm
have
gonna
a
make it look
question.
like nothing's there.
Oh, then everybody.
Oh, okay. Oh, easy.
Okay. Everybody, go ahead and roll that with advantage without using the inspiration.
Okay.
What's on
Already
advantage?
I already got advantage on self checks, so it's just still
And
26.
can't small creatures hide within the space of something else, or do I still have to make the thing?
You still have to hide. You still a stealth check.
Okay, just because you can still be seen.
Yeah.
So I've got a
Well,
6.
I'll tell you right now, I had a better chance with the disadvantage than I had with a straight roll. I rolled an actual 1.
Oh, shit.
15.
I also rolled a natural 1.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm really bad at illusion.
And no guidances.
Yeah, no, we have no one said it. No one said it.
That's the
So
roll. I
you
thought we had it wrong.
so you actually couldn't because you all stealthed at the same time hiding.
Yeah.
So no one had
Oh.
an action to
Yeah.
to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't guidance group checks because of that because everyone's doing it at once.
Okay. Makes sense.
That's confirmed.
It's OP, but not too OP.
Yeah.
Yeah. And keep in mind, I'm not a big stickler on this, but in the future with the guidance is that you basically must use it on your first roll unless you state otherwise.
Yeah.
Or let's put it this way: you're supposed to roll it with your D20, not after you see the result.
Right. Yeah.
So you just kind of have to declare it.
It's also loud, like it's a spell, right?
It's a
Like
spell,
a
it's verbal and somatic.
component.
Verbal somatic.
But I'm not sure if it's fine. We were far enough away. Anyway, it's on the roof. And on another roof, you hear roof cracking. And you see the black horns of a skeletal creature. Dragon. Now no longer flying way above, but on level. Its wings spread slightly, red sinew between each of the bony wing bones. And it looks... I heard you through my skies. Why do you intrude upon the ghoulish dominion?
Go ahead and kill him.
King Jamian will want to see you. Where are
He doesn't know we're here.
you?
He doesn't know we're here.
Let's just hope we can't see through the illusion.
Oh man.
We're headed by the illusion,
As I'm
right?
like, oh, I really need to double check if they have true sight.
Yeah.
They may.
Oh,
That's
no.
the problem with dragons.
Blind sight 60 feet.
Okay, so going where? So takes them some time, and they're being very slow looking
Okay.
because it was a large area, but they are getting closer. And I'll say, I mean, they are looking around your area, moving carefully.
Pass without a trace?
60 feet away from us, a brick slides off the roof as I cast Catapult. It just slides off and hits the ground.
You are going to talk though when you do that.
Yeah, that's
No,
not
it's
it.
just somatic.
Is
Oh,
it just
is
a
it?
somatic?
It's just somatic.
That's awesome.
Then make a deception check.
Ooh.
Oh, take my inspiration.
Actually, yeah, I do have inspiration
Guidance.
already. Do not guidance. I'm not taking that guidance.
No, no.
17.
Okay.
Did you use my inspiration?
I used my inspiration.
Okay.
So 17. They go. What they will do, however, is see them and roar, and is black or just as a wave of fear courses through the area within 120 feet. So I do need wisdom saving throws.
Oh, brother. Come on, Lucky. Come on. Come on, 3-leaf dice.
9.
Natural 20.
16.
18.
19.
9.
Okay. Dart and Oswald, you are not frightened. The rest of you are.
It had to pass over an 18? Oh.
19 DC.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Pretty sure this thing can kill us, guys.
As the sun moves and finally shines, you realize your companions cannot take it anymore. Your distraction has moved them 120 feet away. They're not breathing down your neck, but as they finally move, as your companions finally move, shingles shift off the streets, the roofs onto the street. Ting, 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 ting. And the creature sees you.
Oh, no!
Oh no! Oh.
This sucks. He
Gosh,
says
he's
in
not
common.
good.
He says in common.
He only speaks common when he knows he's in danger.
Pass without a trace.
Damn it! I wish I had the hour. Oh no. Okay.
So-
Here we go.
Now, it is time for you to make your escape, those of the underground. So, the rest of this, you're going to tell me what you're going to do. We're going to do some skill checks and challenges. Because if the Dracolich catches you, that is it.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
All right. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
No, but let's go.
I'm scared. Let's go.
Oh no.
All right, so ready to go. We're going to start. I'm going to start with the top here. Now, go ahead. Let me see here. Let me get to this now.
So we're just trying to run. That's what we're doing, right, guys?
Yep. That's
Yeah.
all we're doing.
Yeah, I know.
Hagen.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to start with Hagen. This is what we're going to do now. This is. You don't get to know the success versus failure ratio, but I do have it written down. But I will tell you when you hit the threshold, one way or the other.
Yay.
So can I use pass without a trace here? I know it might break because it's concentration, but can I use it still?
So,
Okay.
well, so as part of the challenge, what you get to do is you're going to roll your spellcasting modifier. You know what? This actually, I'm going to do it differently. Let me do it differently. Go ahead and make a stealth check with the plus 10. You have to beat their passive perception, which is 23. If you can do this, all skill checks from this point on out will be at advantage. That's what you were gain for your pass without a trace move. Those are the stakes.
Okay. So stealth
Can
check.
she use an inspiration? Like I've got one. Do you want mine?
Yes. Can I use your inspiration?
Please, if that's
Use
allowed.
inspiration
Am I
if you
allowed
want.
to guidance myself?
No.
We're already.
That's an action.
Already
That's an
seen.
action.
Okay.
So-
Plus it's concentration.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
no guidances for this challenge.
Okay, so just advantage on the stealth check. Please, God, give me a nat 20. 19 is my highest.
Plus
With the plus 10?
Oh, with the plus 10? Yeah, I guess so.
29.
I forgot. Yeah, so 29.
29. Okay.
Um,
So that covers this. That covers the idea that all of you use Path Without a Trace effectively, and and with the sunlight out and shadows, and it mostly rules the night. It's going to have a hard time. So you have advantage on all the checks.
Okay.
So I'm not going to count that as a success round. This was essentially their buff to the party because that's what Path Without a Trace is.
Okay.
So.
Do I still have movement?
That was your thing.
Okay.
So skill challenge works a little differently. You do your
Sure.
thing, and then just everything everybody does just kind of moves away to make it happen.
Okay.
So in that case, let's go to D'Artagnan.
You're already muted, Bart.
Muted.
You did. No.
Let's see. We're on the rooftop, and this thing is on another rooftop.
Oh yeah, I'm about 120 feet away or so. Yeah.
Oh man. I'll snap my fingers, and me and Molt will go invisible.
Okay, you're adding invisibility for you and Moat. Okay. In that case, I guess this would be another stealth check, so with advantage. But you won't be getting the pass without a trace benefits when you do stealth for this, because we're already accounting that for every challenge with advantage. So just stealth with advantage would be your check for this. Okay. 16? 26. So not without pass without a trace, though.
That's right. 16.
So 16 will pass this. So you and Molt kind of grab them. You start moving. Let's go. So next is Oswald.
I am going to use Keen Mind, knowing which way is south, and just keep guiding us towards that direction. We're trying to get us on a direction
Okay.
southbound.
You got it. That's fair enough. Go ahead and do a survival check with advantage.
That one was cocked. Ooh, 20.
Very good. So, taking the easiest route. As all of you hit the ground and start to go, it knows. My children sleep beneath these stones. You think you can hit them without me knowing. Starts moving towards your general direction, looking down, trying to find you. Shaky, it's your turn.
Okay, we're on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to be on the ground yet. So my whole idea I have to rethink. Sorry, can I go later? Because I had an idea and a plan, but we moved from the ground. I wasn't planning on that.
Yeah, sorry. Script has more of a narrative. Wolfgang, go ahead.
Okay. I don't have a lot that I can do that affects more than myself. It's just like, I guess.
We got something if you need time to think.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do. I still have a slot, so I'll do an experiment with this. I see this dragon. How close is he? Because I feel like 30 feet is too close.
They wouldn't be 30 feet just
He
yet.
wouldn't be 30
no.
feet just yet. And if there's any way I can aid, I can aid us to get to there a lot quicker. I think Wolfgang is just gonna try and recall as much information as he can with if he's ever visited Zadash prior to the Deadlands at all, whether it was just being that he's from here or not.
Yeah, well, you would have been here, yeah.
You just want to try to recall like some local spots and like ways that we can probably get there faster that would lead us towards the southern entrance of Zadash.
I'll give you a history check.
Okay. Advantage. Perfect. That's 26.
26. So, going through the streets, you remember that there was a famous shop known as the Invulnerable Vagrant that had two doors that cut through a major part here in the southern part of the Penta Market, and you stop Oswald and go this and open, and you move through, cutting off a huge section of pathway, putting yourself now 180 feet from your pursuer, who's still thinking you have to go by the deals. As you run through, you see among the little litter a cloak, and one of you may pick up a cloak of elven kind.
give it to the clanky boy.
Guten Tag, mein Bruder. I'll put that on.
All right, Shaky.
Okay, Shaky's gonna reach into his bag as they're running, and he's gonna pull out a 3-foot-long mirror and catch the sunlight and reflect it at the dragon as we're moving to kind of try to blind it with the sunlight, knowing it's sensitive to the sun.
Okay.
I don't know what ability check that's going to be.
Well, I'm going to say it's going to be intelligence based. And let's do. Let's just. I'll give you intelligence because I feel like it's sort of an attack. So intelligence plus proficiency.
Oh, okay. And we're rolling with advantage?
Yes.
11 plus 5 is 16.
16. So the light shoots, now aware precisely of your position, but absolutely trying to regain what it needs to do. It's yells, puts its wings up reflexively, even though nothing can block the light as there's no film there, and it puts its head down, having to use the buildings to lose line of sight on you. So, effectively, I'm going to give the next check a +2, in addition to the advantage for that clever use of stuff. Molt, it is your turn.
I'm going to grab all of Shaky's dynamite. I'm going to take my little powder of gunpowder, and I'm going to make a bomb and distract the dragon with it to let us escape.
Okay.
He's also invisible.
And I'm invisible, so
Visibility makes it possible. I mean, it's dynamite, there are bombs, so you just kind of put it together. You're going to have to put it close enough. Okay. So your idea is distracting it, so you want it away from where you're going?
Yep.
Okay. I feel like this will be a survival check.
Okay. At advantage.
At advantage.
+2.
+2.
That is 15.
That will not make it. It blows, turns, and it almost like listens. Almost like vibrations come from the ground to its bones. No, no, smelly goblin. You will be Jameson's. That will be your fail. So, with that was very cool, though. Hagen.
Okay, so is my spirit thing, what is it called? Wildfire spirit still with us?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, just because it can teleport, right?
Mhm.
So my thought and prayer is I have 5 bags of blasting powder on me and string. And
Okay.
string. It says you can bind them together, right? So my hope is to, like, if I hand them to my elemental thingy, will they automatically combust? Because they're in pouches.
I mean, no, because you
Okay.
don't have that trait. So no.
Okay, so I am going to, I think we're going to leave him behind is my thought. Like, we're hauling ass, we leave him behind, and once the dragon gets closer, if I can still communicate with my guy, have him blow them when the dragon gets close.
Okay.
Let's see.
Bless you.
I'm going to say roll stealth for your elemental
Okay.
plus pass without a trace,
Okay.
but it is 23.
Okay. And I don't get an advantage, right?
Right, because you're doing
Okay.
it this way, yeah.
Does anyone have an inspiration?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Yes, you can have mults.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. With advantage, stealth check. Fuck. Oh! 24.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right. So it catches sight as it sees the bright orange glow, starting to move its full speed. Within moments, it's within 30 feet. Going down, it brings in its breath, glowing black before boom! Explosions, rocks, and a building. Roof flies off, hits it in its face. Is around. It's like, no! You see bricks and mortar all around it, distracted.
Hell yeah.
That is a success. All right. D'Artagnan.
Muted.
How close is he?
30 feet.
30 feet. I want to begin to message this dragon, and I don't want to say any words. I just want to sing a very annoying song just to keep him distracted. Just singing very annoying songs, just repetitive, non-stop. Just continue sending message non-stop.
Okay. I'll give you deception DC 20.
Deception. Guess what? I have a +7. Let's see. And I'll use my inspiration. That was close. That was better. 21.
Whew. There you go. Start singing between the already ringing through its skull and vibrations from the blasting powder. You add a discordant harmony that is further distracts it. It's now. You take this moment to quickly make your way to the gate. You've run through the streets. It's been moving around. The gate is there. It is currently shut with a portcullis down. The guards have not noticed you just yet. They do see the dragon. One goes, Lashnia is hunting! Get ready! Be on the lookout! And they talk. They seem very alive, undead creatures of the ghoulish dominion. Now, Oswald, what do you want to do?
Real quick. So there's a is the gate wood? It looks like a giant wooden door. Is that what it is?
Is it just a portcullis, or is there an actual wooden gate?
It's just a portcullis is down.
Okay.
Art department's on the fly, everybody.
No worries. I
Yeah,
just wanted to
understandable.
I didn't know if it was breakable or if it's this.
We didn't know
metal
if you were
thing.
escaping by sewers. We're
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
going here.
You're the best. You're the
Yeah,
best,
this
guys.
is the thing. I want to call out the skill I want to use. I want to try to. Could I sleight of hand cast a spell with verbal component, or is that too tricky?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to enlarge Wolfgang.
Okay. I would say here, I'm not sure your issue is trying to be stealthy. So I would say let's go for your so you want. Let's do this. How about you want to enlarge Wolfgang for Wolfgang to do what?
Because enlarged state gives you advantage on strength checks and saving throws to ideas for him to lift the portcullis so we can get out.
Gotcha. I'm good with that here. Hold on 1 second.
I'm so scared.
I love this. This is so
Yeah.
good. There's a king here?
The ghoulish dominion.
I just got that.
Thank you.
I have it written in like all capital letters in my
Oh,
notebook.
I don't ever want to forget that, ever.
But we're going to.
So
Yeah.
then I'll say this: why don't we? What I'm down for if Wolfgang agrees. We're having large go up. You're become this giant-sized creature, and we'll give you advantage on an athletics check to lift that gate.
All right.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
I'm gonna hang on. Hang on, I had something for this. I'm gonna grab at this portcullis, and while I'm pulling down and just start yelling, "Dude, hast get out, mein Gruß!" As in translation, you are just my size, and I'm gonna start pulling this thing down, trying to free this. So
All right.
Advantage. Come on, baby. Oh my. Come on.
This is rough, but like you can do it.
What do I have to beat? Is it just?
He's not gonna tell you.
Not gonna tell me.
40.
Okay, that's a 14 on the die,
Okay.
and oh god, this one. Athletics. That's an 18.
An 18. This is definitely a 20. I mean, this thing's rough. This is 20. So
Yeah.
and you're trying to move it. So between the two of yours moves here, we're gonna say that you just buffed as yours. So we're not gonna count Oswald as anything, but we're going to count Wolfgang's here as a fail.
Yeah.
Slowing you down. As you look, and the guards now. Ah! What in the? Kill it! Here. Make sure it breathes. Only Jillian will take life here. As it moves itself quicker to all of you. And that'll be shaky.
Alright, guys, do I give Wolfgang a tool to help him get the portcullis up, or do I smoke bomb so that the monsters can't get to him? Or can't see him?
I would say if you give Oswald, if you give Wolfgang rather, if you give Wolfgang a tool, Wolfgang can re-roll, and that would be your roll for success or not.
Okay, so what I'm imagining is he's got this thing partially up, so if I reach in, I imagine like a crowbar or a ram. I don't know if it's something he can break off or if it's something he just needs help leverage to get up.
This would be leverage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out and pull out a giant crowbar, way oversized, from my bag, and toss it up to the giant man. For him
Giant
to
German
use.
man.
Yeah, the giant German man.
All right.
Use one of those
Oh my
destructo bars to get this done.
All right, Wolfgang, take advantage or take Shaky's intelligence modifier. Your choice.
My
Add to my
intelligence
athletics. Yeah.
is a +2.
So athletics +2 or athletics advantage.
Is it on top of my athletics score? So I have
Yeah.
a +4. Okay. Yeah, I'll make it. Is it just either advantage or a single roll with the +6? Okay. Yeah, I'll try the single roll.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Fuck.
Fuck. All right.
Fuck.
That's 3 fails.
I break the crowbar by accident.
Okay, that brings us to Molt.
Do I see a lever anywhere? For this portcullis?
There is what seems to be, there's a thing to pull it up, like a large wheel, that does have guards by it.
I'm invisible,
Right.
so I want to try to get over to it and start moving it.
Okay. Well, it has to be wound to be lifted up.
Yep.
So, all right. I don't. This would be with advantage, but man, this is gonna have to be a DC 25 sleight of hand or stealth, your choice.
I will do stealth.
Okay, because they're right
Yep.
there.
Here it goes.
Does he get the +10 from pass?
No, it's just advantage.
26!
Oh, fuck!
King!
So Wolfgang's there, and suddenly with all your strength, the crowbar is breaking, but because of using the actual device to open it, it starts lifting your hand, giving you just enough to push it the rest of the way. By the time the guards inside notice, Moat is long gone.
Nimble escape.
Okay.
All right, so with this, you run out the Dracolich, whoom, full speed. You drop the portcullis, it whoom, comes down. Everybody is out. It has to make a direct 90-degree fly upwards, which it does. Whew. Flying over the walls is Zadash, looking down as you enter an open field. There are trees, there's the Black River. Now, how do you get enough away for this predator to give up on its prey? It's back up to Hagen.
So, okay. I have a question, as usual. So the dragon is in the air above us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it flying?
Yes.
I'm assuming. Okay. I don't really have anything good. I can try and scorching ray it, but I don't really know if that's a good idea. Fuck it. I'm gonna scorching ray it. Is it within 120 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So out of my mouth flies some rays. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it. I doubt I will, but here we go, baby. 13.
Miss.
All right. 16.
Miss.
17.
Miss. As it, without any amount of effort, just glides through the air, not even coming close to it.
Okay. Now it's my wildfire spirit's turn, assuming it's still with us. Or would he have gone poof in the blast? He's made of fire. So I don't know.
You can use them as you to do one of your checks, but they're not.
They're not present.
They're present. Just you choose whether it's you or your spirit doing something.
Oh, okay.
For the purposes of this challenge.
Sure.
However, with that, Try my fire. As it glows bright red. And red fire comes down now. This will be a DC 21 dexterity saving throw. If they're for everyone, we're not going to do damage, but if more fails and successes happens here, you will take a fail to this challenge.
There's no advantage on this. It's just straight roll.
Pass Without Trace gives you advantage on all of the challenge things. That was the big deal.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
you may have advantage on it.
And we have to beat 20 something.
21.
21.
17.
So,
20.
oh,
And I'm sorry, what was this roll for? What is
Dex
it?
save.
Dex. Okay.
21.
Baby.
Exactly.
That's not good enough.
23.
I can tell you I failed.
All right, so that's 4 fails, I believe. Or 2, 3. Yeah, or do we already have? No.
I don't think we did it. I think we failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fail.
So the fire roils through all of you, burning you. We're not going to mess with HP here, but now the grounder use a flame, giving you some cover, but things are getting dire. Now, as we move on to D'Artagnan, you can accumulate 2 more fails, and you will be caught. 1 more success, and you will be able to make your way free. D'Artagnan, what do you want to do?
Inspiration, by the way.
What do I want to do for us? God. Silent image is not that big. And I just got finished with my annoying song. I'm at 1 bottle of meat on the wall, 1 bottle of meat. Take them all around, bring them around, fill another 99 bottles of meat on the wall, 99. And God, I don't even know. Can I silent image, like making it look like pretty much giving us 2? We're gonna go one way, and I'm gonna send the silent image another way.
I believe silent image is a still image.
Is it a still image?
He
Yeah.
can move it with his action. He can make it look like it's
To
moving.
cause the image to move to any spot
Yeah.
within range.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I get to like a close split spot, just something like that.
Okay.
It don't have to be immediately. when we
This
get
is
to
going to be Deception DC 22.
Deception, DC 22. Nope. Let's see one more. Did that do it? That did do it. 22.
Exactly 22.
Oh,
There we go.
It's going enraged by fire. The song in its head, the blasting having cracked part of its skull. It sees another round go forth. Another group of you quickly go in the distance as all of you are running. Same large form as it chases the other form. You see in the distance as it crashes down, ripping out the entire earth beneath these illusory forms and lifting up like a net. But there is no catch to be found. As it throws it down and looks, you have hidden low what once was a flowing river, hiding in the muck and mire. Undead turtles, skeletal, move around. You hear the sound of something bigger you stay still. For now, you've made it out of Zadash. And that's where we're in for tonight.
Oh my god.
Nope.
High five.
Oh.
Oh my god. So scary.
Zadash, man.
Oh my
Zadash.
goodness. There's a whole community in Zadash.
Yeah, the ghoulish dominion.
I am here for it. I am here for it.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys, thank you so much for doing the one shot. I really was hoping that was enjoyable. And for all of you watching our little interlude, I do believe we are back as normal with our full crew next week. And we do want to send out a quick give me this. Boop. There we go. A quick big heart of love to B, who's no longer able to play with us. We will miss you very, very much. At the same time, a big welcome to Kellen, who's going to be joining us, and we're very excited. And it's those of you who watch know kind of how that works, but we do want to say that we'll miss them. And it's true.
B, by the way, your almost character forever lives on in Wolfgang's bag.
And attempt number 31.
Attempt number 31.
Attempt number 31. I love it.
Handle with care.
Yes.
So, all right. Twitch, we're signing off for tonight. You have a good one, and we'll be back broadcasting tomorrow. Bye-bye.